Hello, guys. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Well, doing great so far. Um, this is the last activity of the day, so let's do it. Actually, today is my day off, so I had I had a couple of hours free today because I had other things to do, but I had enough time to practice my French, okay, and to do some things that I like.
Are you learning French by yourself?
Yes, yes, I'm learning French by myself. I went to an academy some years ago, and I cursed French, basic French, and I'm just remembering things so far right now. Hey, Walter, how are you?
I'm good, I think so. Um, Today was so excited because I missed this and we did.
We can barely hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you. Mm.
And
Yeah, I think it's a problem with the mic. Um, but okay, well, thank you. I heard you did something exciting today, I think, and that you had a good day. So
yeah,
that's cool.
yes.
Okay, thank you, Walter. Thank you. And guys, I'm sorry I couldn't make it yesterday, but we had an issue with the internet in my neighborhood. There was a problem in a post, it set fire, and then I had no internet the whole day. So that's the reason why this is the first time I missed a class. So that was difficult for me, but thank you for your understanding, guys.
That is a third world issue.
Exactly, that is. Um, and well, it's even worse because where I live, when you use your cell phone data, it's not good enough to give a class. So, yes. Okay, guys. So if you heard what I just said, I used enough. Okay. All right. Very good. So you can use enough with nouns and with adjectives. Okay, good enough. So I'm using enough with an adjective. So first the adjective and then enough. But if you use it with a noun, enough food. There is not enough food in my house, in my refrigerator. So when you use it with a noun, you use the noun after the word enough. Okay, and if you use it with an adjective, you use first the adjective and then the word enough. Okay, so very good. This is something that we have learned in the class, and I hope you learned and you're using it in your daily life. Okay, so we have seen two topics, guys, in this week. So, Kevin, tell me what are the two topics that we have learned in this week?
Um, just let me remember. I don't remember. Um, I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Johan, tell us.
Um, we learn how to use will, if I don't remember that, and um and wish to, and
Exactly.
I just remember that.
Okay, very good. We learned how to say ojalá in English. How do we say ojalá in English?
I wish.
Exactly. I wish. And after I wish, we use the simple past, okay? Simple past in negative or positive. I wish I didn't have the flu, okay? Very good. But the reality is that I have the flu. Example, Rudy has the flu right now. That's why he didn't come to class. So I wish Rudy didn't have the flu. Okay, but the reality is different. So I'm wishing something in the present. Okay, so good. Is that topic 100% clear, guys? Okay, perfect. The topic we learned on Monday was evaluation and comparison. Okay, we learned how to use not an adjective enough or enough with a noun, and also too much, too many, as, adjective as, or just adjective as, and what else? Two plus adjective. Oh, this is too difficult for me. Okay, this is very difficult for me. No, it is too difficult for me. Oh, she's too smart for this. Or teacher, this is too basic for me. Okay, more than what I want this to be. So that is the meaning of two. That's what we learned on Monday, guys. Very good. And today, because yesterday we missed the speaking class, today we are going to start with the speaking class. And what is the speaking class about? It's very important, guys, for you to uh, improve your speaking skills. Okay, you have very nice speaking skills. I can tell that, say that, but I want you to improve. So in the speaking skills, we have some soft skills. Example, what do you think are the soft skills for the speaking skill?
Pronunciation.
Fluency.
Fluency,
Vocabulary.
vocabulary. We are missing one. Intonation. Okay, those four skills are involved in the speaking skills. So in this class today, we are not going to learn vocabulary, not that much at least. We are going to focus on fluency and pronunciation. So I'm going to start sharing my screen here. Okay, and this is the last class. Okay, last class we learned how to pronounce the it, the t, and the sound. So today we are going to have some practice in this because I consider this to be the most important topic at your level. So let me share the sound. So we are going to do some exercises. This here, share. Okay, we are going to start with some videos, okay? In these videos, we are going to listen to a song. In this song, you will listen to a verb in the past, okay? So you have to identify what is the pronunciation of the ed ending. Id, t, or d. Ready, guys? Okay, we are only four in the class today, which is weird. It's very odd, but that means that you will have more chances to practice. So this one is for Kevin. Let's listen. Okay. We never talk pronunciation about it. Is the T, D, or it pronunciation, Kevin?
The T pronunciation.
Okay, let's listen again. Okay, this is how it sounds in real English. I know that songs are very difficult to understand, but this is very clear. We never talked about it. Okay, very good. So, talked, very good. Important, we don't add a syllable. We don't say talked. It's in one single syllable. Talked. We never talked about it. Very good. Say this in English, please, Kevin.
We never talked about it.
Okay. We never talked about it. Very good. Now sing it. No, I'm just kidding. or can you sing?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit, okay. Very good. So, excellent. I don't know the song, but sounds kind of, I mean, if you listen to the man's voice, it's very nice, right? Very nice. Okay, perfect. Johan, this one is for you. Mhm.
ID.
Okay, the ID. Okay, very good. Can you read this?
You're all I ever needed.
Okay, you're all I ever needed. Very good. Let's listen. Very good. If you listen carefully, there's no pause in this. Okay? If I say, you're all I ever needed, you see, it's very difficult. I make a pause because it's difficult. Okay? But they, if you listen to them, okay, they do not make that pause. Okay? You're all I ever needed. You're all I ever needed in one single word. You're all I ever needed. Okay, this is like the real English, or this is how English sounds. You're all I ever needed without the pause. But very good. Needed. Okay, let's listen. That is fluency, guys. Do not stop. Okay, so you're all I ever needed in one word. You're all I ever needed. Okay, now say it again, Joab, without a pause.
You're all I ever needed.
Okay, if you see it's more difficult, right? You're all I ever needed. One more
You're
time.
all I ever needed. You're all I ever needed.
Okay, very good. So this is now for you now. If you listen, hey, there is a difficult pause here. You're all I ever needed. It's very difficult not doing that pause. Practice. You're all I ever needed. Okay, very good. This is part of the fluency. Very good. Now, Carlos. Hmm? One more time. Hmm?
I think it's the T pronunciation.
The or T?
T.
T like Tom.
Yes.
Okay, try to use the T with the explosion. T. Locked. Okay, very good. So let's see. Locked. Very good. So the three of you were correct. Okay, so if I got locked away. Okay, what is locked away, guys?
Encerrado lejos.
Exactly. Encerrado, encarcelado. When you are locked away, that means you are in jail. All right. So locked, encerrado, encarcelado. Good. Very nice. So locked. Excellent. Number 4 is for Walter. Okay. Hmm.
Okay.
With T or D?
What? Could you repeat that, please?
You can use the chat as well. T or D, because it's difficult to hear you. In the meantime, Carlos, how do you pronounce all this?
I must call 1,000 times. 1,000 times.
One more time?
I must call 1,000 times.
Okay, let's listen.
I must have called 1,000 times.
Mhm. Mhm. Difficult. Who can read this?
The thing is, I must have called 1,000 times.
Exactly. I must have called 1,000 times. I must have called 1,000 times. Okay, very good. Listen again.
I must have called 1,000 times.
Okay, very good. You were good. Walter is with D. Called. I must have called 1,000 times. If you see, when you try to sing this, is like more harmonious, more, I mean, easier, right, to pronounce it. So very good. That's why, guys, music, it's a very underrated resource, okay, to learn English. So if you have if you like songs in English, try to sing them, okay? This is going to help you with the pronunciation and also intonation and with your fluency, of course. Okay, so now, Kevin.
You wanted control.
It's with ED.
Okay, pronounce this.
You want in control.
You wanted control. Okay, very good. With ED or ID in this case. Very good. All right, you wanted control. Okay, excellent. Easy, easy, very nice. So now, Johan.
Almost loved you. Almost loved you.
D.
With D, let's see. Exactly, loved you. Okay, very good. Excellent, easy. So far, you are flawless. Okay, so Carlos.
But I haven't missed you yet.
It's also D.
D, okay? So let's listen to this again.
But I haven't missed you yet.
Missed, okay? With double S, with T, okay? Double S, always with T. Miss, no vibration, no vibration either. So missed. All right, very good. Excellent. And number 9, Walter, use the chat. This is like the meme, right?
Started when lesson going now more.
ED, exactly. Very good. Started. Started wearing less and going now more. Okay, hey, I sang. So very nice.
Started when lesson going now more.
All right, very good. So with ED, started. Started. Okay, started. Started. Excellent. Very nice. Next one. Kevin.
Laughed and shook his hand.
I think it's with T.
With T. Excellent. With T. Laughed and shook his hand. Okay. So laughed. Okay. Laughed with the T sound. Laugh. The sound is pronounced here in your mouth. So doesn't vibrate here. So laugh. Excellent. Very good. Okay. And then the last one for Joe here. Let's see. I love that song. Yes, that's a very popular and iconic song.
As the leaves turn brown.
D.
With D. Okay, perfect. As the leaves turned brown. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, so a great improvement. You didn't miss any of them. Okay, so that is cool. All right, very good. So that means you are experts now and in the past form of the verbs or past participle form of the regular verbs. Okay, and did you know, guys, that we can also conjugate, not conjugate, kind of conjugate not only verbs but adjectives? Did you know that? How do you know? How do you call this in English grammar? When you conjugate an adjective in the past, an adjective in ing. For example, the adjective is, or the noun is interest. What is the meaning of interest?
Interesante.
No, it's a noun.
Interés.
Exactly, interest. But you can add ing, interesting. Okay, interesante. And then you can add the ed, which is interested. Interested. Okay, ed, the past form of the adjective, of the noun. We are going to learn this, of course, later on in the course, but this is just a heads up for you to know. Excellent. So I think, guys, you feel very confident with the pronunciation now. As I said, this is something that I recognized at the beginning of the course, that we had issues with the pronunciation of the ed ending in some verbs. So now it seems that we have fixed that problem and we have leveled up our English in that aspect. So very good. So some practice.
Push.
T, D, or id.
Sí.
Pushed. Very good. That's it. This is the one, pushed.
Walk.
Which one?
T.
T? Walk. Okay. With T, Walter. Very good. Walked.
Walked.
Excellent. Walked. Perfect. Okay.
Clean.
D.
Cleaned.
Okay, cleaned. Okay, cleaned. All right, very good. Cleaned. Okay, excellent. Good job.
Drop.
Drop. Carlos, listen to the last sound.
Drop.
Drop. Drop. The last sound is it a voiceless or a voiced sound?
For me, it's a voice sound.
Remember that voiceless are the ones that ends or are produced in here in your mouth. Drop. So that is a voiceless sound. Drop. The P sound is always a voiceless sound. Drop. Listen to him.
Drop.
Drop. Okay. Listen to the P. It's not like the P in Spanish.
drop,
drop. Okay, so it's with T, right?
dropped,
Dropped. Okay, very good. Dropped. Excellent. Next one.
call, call,
Okay, this one is the one that we already saw. Joe helped us with this one. So it's with D.
called,
Cold.
called,
Cold. Listen. Oh, no, it doesn't mention. But it's different. Cold and coat is different. Okay, so this one is the
Called.
correct one.
add,
Add.
add,
Which one?
with D.
With D? No.
ID.
added,
Added. Remember, need with the final sound D, needed. Added. Okay? Added. Excellent. Next one. Kiss.
kiss,
Carlos.
Um, maybe with C.
With T? Yes, not maybe. Remember, double S, as in the last one, miss, with T. Miss.
kissed,
Or kissed in this one. Okay, very good. Good job.
stay,
Joheb.
stay,
IB.
No, it's not stayed.
D.
It's with D.
With D.
stayed,
Stayed. Why? Because the Y is a vowel sound. Okay, and all the vowel sounds are pronounced with D. Okay, all vowel sounds. Stayed, played. Okay, all of them are pronounced with the D. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay,
wash,
wash.
T.
With
washed,
very good.
start,
Start.
ID.
Start.
started,
Very good. Excellent. And the final thing here, we are not going to take the test, but we are going to read this. Okay, I will give you 1 minute, guys, so you can read this. Okay, in your mind, identify what are the verbs in the past, difficult difficult words to pronounce, difficult parts of this, and try to practice. Okay, I will give you 1 minute so you can get familiar with this, and then we are going to do a reading activity. Okay, very good. You should be able to read this in 30 seconds. But right now, first, we are going to target accuracy, okay? Pronunciation, not fluency, pronunciation. So, who wants to start?
Me.
Okay, so let's go.
It started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated and continued even after we got married. I loved the way she scrambled eggs and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked the butcher about this smoked meat, but it had not been cured and I needed to wait another day. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Pronunciation was good. Okay, we can work on the fluency. So you're going to have a second chance, no worries. To target fluency. Right now, we were targeting pronunciation and you did good, okay? All of them were pronounced properly. And I just want to say, if you see relax, relax, relaxing, relaxed, the same happens with this adjective, with this word. So, good. How do you feel, Kevin? Is it difficult or easy for you?
It's not difficult. I was just trying to pronounce, to exaggerate the ending of the past verbs. Um, but it was
Hmm? Okay. Yes, I heard that you were trying to exaggerate, and this is my advice, okay? This is what you have to do. As I said, we are targeting pronunciation right now. In the second time, we are going to target fluency. So you can get familiar with this and see. So, and here, decide on, okay? This is one phrasal verb. Decide on, that is the phrasal verb, okay? Because you mentioned decide and then on. In this case, you said decided in the past, but is decide on is it's a phrasal verb, okay? Good, good job. Thank you so much. Who's next? Okay, let's go with Johan and Kevin because it seems you're having issues with your mic. Now that you are muted, please try to read it a lot of times in your own, okay? Kevin, so you can practice pronunciation and then fluency. So Johan, let's go and target pronunciation.
It started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated and continued even after we got married. I love the way she scrambled eggs, and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked the butcher about the smoked meat, but it had not been cured and I needed to wait another day. Later that I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Good pronunciation, good fluency, and um, good tone of voice. Okay, very nice. So here you said pick it up, and what's the pronunciation here?
Picked,
Exactly, with T. Okay, picked up. Okay, picked up, like saying T-U-P, top, and picked up some groceries here. Okay, very good. And in this one, in the second time that you will have, make sure you pronounce relax. Okay, with T, relaxed. Okay. Later, I relaxed. Okay. And used. What is the pronunciation of this one, guys? With T or D?
I believe it's T used.
Okay. Um,
I think it's D for
is
use,
mm-hmm.
right? I think it's D because ends with a vowel. Maybe
But
I
but
don't
it
I don't
sounds
remember. It
the
is the
sounds is
rule.
an S use.
Exactly. Okay. Let me help you with this. Is with D, but it's not for the reason you mentioned, Carlos, because it ends in a vowel, but this is a silent E. Okay, so the last sound is not a vowel sound. But this particular word is not use, is use with a Z instead of an S. Use. So that's why we say used. Okay, here. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock. Okay, now you see? Very good. This is a tip for the second try that you will have, of course. Okay, Carlos, let's go.
Okay, it started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated. Oh, and continued even after we got married. I love the way she scrambled eggs, and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked the butcher about the smoked meat, but it had not been cured and I needed to wait another day. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Good pronunciation and good fluency as well. So next. Now, guys, here you also said and pick it up. Pick it up. What is the pronunciation? Picked up. Okay? Picked up. Picked up some groceries. It's not pick it up, it's picked up some groceries. Okay, very good. All right, so how do you feel? Any question? Any doubt that you may have? Continue. What is the pronunciation here? D. Why? Because this word, this verb ends with a vowel sound. Continue. You. So it's a vowel sound. Continued. Even after we got married. Okay, so ready for the second try? Okay, very good. Let's go this time. You can target accuracy, you can target pronunciation and fluency. However, guys, fluency, yes, fluency is how fast you can read or speak, okay? But keep it natural because if you go too fast, that's not going to be natural, okay? So it started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated and continued even after we got married. Okay? Not too fast, just natural. Okay? So let's try. So, Kevin, let's go.
Okay. It started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated, and continued even after we got married. I love the way she scrambled eggs and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked the butcher about the smoked meat, but it had not been cured and I needed to wait another day. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Very natural pace. Okay, that is cool. The pace has to be, guys, not too fast, not with pauses. So you did good in that sense. So cool. I loved it. What is the meaning of hammock, guys?
Hamaca?
Mm-hmm. Hamaca. Okay, very good. Okay, so that seems as a cool day, right? Very good. So thank you, Kevin. And now let's go, Carlos. No, Johan.
It started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and cleaned, and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated and continued even after we got married. I love the way she scrambled eggs, and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked to the butcher about the smoked meat, but it had not been cured, and I need to wait another day. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Excellent. All right, just you did good as the first time. Remember here, loved. Okay, loved. And this one is even more important. Walked. Okay, walked. Okay, walked with the T sound. Walked and typed. Okay, typed. It's another one. But good job. So good job. Excellent. Now let's go, Carlos.
Okay, it started as a normal day. I watched the news and waited as my wife prepared breakfast. She cooked and I cleaned, which is what we had decided on when we dated and continued even after we got married. I love the way she scrambled eggs, and I still do. After I walked to the store and picked up some groceries, I asked to the butcher about the smoked meat, but it had not been cured and I needed to wait another day. Later, I relaxed and used the hammock while I typed a few emails on my laptop.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so guys, this is reading. However, with readings, guys, you can practice your fluency. Okay, you can practice fluency not only speaking but also reading. So it's a great way, guys, for you to get more fluent in the language. Okay, so practice this every now and then. Every now and then, remember, guys, that you want to be the best not only in the course, but the best applicant. Imagine how many students are in your programming class, like 15. Okay, so all of them are going to apply to the same position that you will apply. Okay, so what does it mean? You will have a lot of competition. Okay, so you got to be the best. Okay, in English, it's a way to stand out from the rest. Okay, so the better English you have, the better chances you have to get the job. Okay, upon the other applicants. So this is why, guys, it's very important that you do your best for any exercise we do in the class. Any question, guys, or anything that you need to know or anything you want to say about this? Or are we all good? Okay, I think we are all good with this. So we are going to do the second part of this class, which is something that I consider it's really important, and it is to put in practice what you have learned. So in this case, this is the example of the paragraph that I did yesterday for you. So I want you to do the same. Use these structures that we learned in the class to talk about your room or your neighborhood, okay, or both of them. But use this, okay, use these adjectives, use these structures. I will give you like 4 minutes for you to write a paragraph like this, and then you will read it. And as I said, if you are the writer, you are the best reader. So now you are going to read something that you have structured, you're going to be more fluent, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. You will have 4 minutes to do it. Write your paragraph.
The topic of the paragraph must be about the room
Room or neighbor.
or any topic. Ah, okay, okay.
Remember that in this unit, we are learning about the some adjectives to describe places. Private, uh, what we learned in the first class, basically. Okay, guys, are you ready?
We only have to read the paragraph or share here in the chat or something.
No, you just have to read it.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So you ready, Carlos? Okay, so we are going to start with you. So please read your paragraph to the class.
Okay. So the neighborhood where I live has enough trees and green spaces which make it feel refreshing and pleasant to take walks. There are also enough small local businesses like cafes and shops to provide convenience to the residents. However, there are too many cars on the road which cause traffic congestion and make it difficult to navigate at the area at times. Despite this, I still enjoy living here because of the facility to access to amenities and the friendly community.
Okay, good. I loved it. Okay, very good paragraph. And you wrote it in just 4 minutes. So that is so cool. Okay, navigate. Okay, very good. Navigate, that's okay. If you want to improve it, move around. Okay, sometimes it's difficult to move around at some times or some hours. So move around, that's like move in a certain place. That's the meaning of this. So move around. Also, there was a word that was mispronounced. Convenient, okay? Convenient, convenient. That's the pronunciation. Convenient, okay? Convenient, but you did good. You did very good with your paragraph. I loved it. Thank you, Carlos. So if you take
Thank you.
1 or 2 minutes to write a paragraph, you will use the language more accurately, okay? As Carlos did, okay? So that was good. So Johan, let's go.
Um, my house is on a quiet street. There was a small, cozy two-story house, and it had red bricks and a pretty garden with lots of flowers inside. The house had wooden floors, a warm fireplace, and big windows that let in sunlight. The house felt like a happy home for the people who lived there.
Okay, that was a good paragraph, but did you use any of these structures?
I changed the bust of it, so I don't use a lot the majority of them.
Okay, good. But that is good. That is good. This guy's pronunciation is floor, floor, like floor. Okay, so you said that your house has wooden floors. That is so cool. Okay, wooden floors, excellent. Floor, excellent. Good job. Okay, and I loved it. You did an excellent job. So next, Kevin.
Okay, my neighbors are too noisy, especially on the weekends. They used to have parties with loud music and even screams. Aside for that, they are very nice people, always willing to help you if you ask them. I don't really know them well, but I can say they are good people. But they will be even better if they let me sleep on Saturday nights.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Sorry. Good job. Okay. Very accurate because, I mean, you described your neighborhood very accurately. So that is good. You said if you ask for them, okay? Here you have to, if you ask for it, because you're talking about asking for help, and help is it, okay? So if you ask for it, so that was the only thing, but then good job, okay? Good job. Did you use any of this? Too noisy, right? Too noisy.
Too noisy, yes.
Okay. And sometimes I can't get enough sleep. All right. Very good. So it's not enough sleep, because sleep is not as a verb. It's not used as a verb, but as a noun. So you use enough and then sleep. Okay. Very good. All right. So I think that that's it, guys. I hope you can still use these structures for any description or comparison that you may need to do. Do you have any question, guys? And Walter, because of your mic, you can still write the paragraph and practice on your own. As I said, reading, it's a great way to get fluent in English. Okay, so guys, it was the class for today. I really hope you learned something. I'm sure you have learned in this week a lot of things. And also, I'm happy to see that now you can pronounce the ed ending accurately in English. Okay, very good. Before we leave, guys, please work in the platform, guys. Okay, work in the platform. Kevin, thank you for sending me the exams. Joe, I'm missing yours. Walter, I'm missing yours. Carlos, you sent it to me already, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, and um, today we will not have the Kahoot for the week because we missed yesterday class, and because of the time I wanted to cover these topics in this class. But next week we are starting with a new grammatical topic. The three topics for grammar next week, but two of them are very interesting, guys. Are very interesting. We are going to talk about some topics that are, I think, very helpful. So please stay tuned next week. Don't miss classes. And if you need to reinforce any tense, any pronunciation, or any grammatical topic, just let me know and I will make a space in the class to cover this for all the classes. So that's going to be beneficial. So just let me know. And guys, never think I'm too good. Okay, I know, guys, you don't think like this, but never think, not what that we are using to plus adjective, never think I'm too good. Think I can be even better than what I am. That's the attitude that you have to have throughout your life, guys. I'm still not as good as I can be. Okay, using as, adjective, as. So guys, use these structures to express your ideas. You will see that you will sound more natural, more native, more um, fluent in English. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you for attending today's class. I hope to see you next week and have a wonderful weekend, guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, teacher. See you next week. Bye-bye.
See you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.